Hey everyone, my name is Ashley Jacobs, and you guys are watching Ken Boxer Live on TVSB.
Whoa, yes!
From the American Riviera in Santa Barbara, California, it's Ken Boxer Live, Santa Barbara's one and only entertainment talk show. Let's welcome the host of the show, Ken Boxer.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you all. Wow, thank you so very much. Yes, this is Ken Boxer Live, and I'm Ken Boxer. Our 90-second show, everybody. Can you believe that? Wow. On 2 shows ago, we had Melissa Manchester, the award-winning singer, songwriter. She's performing this week at the Marjorie Luke Theater, August 23rd, and it's going to be a great show, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be there, and I hope everybody else would like to go and see her. She's going to be an outstanding performer at the show. Also, every time we have our show, I have to invite. Let's see if we get a shot of this. Ellen, it's getting to the point where I don't know what's going on. We want you on the show. We've been asking, yes, don't we all want her on the show? Ellen, what am I going to do? How long can I keep inviting you? We want you here, and we hope you come by and sit in this seat. Tonight, though, everybody, sitting in this seat is Ashley Jacobs. If you've seen the show Southern Charm, she was, I have to say, the star. When she's on that show, the ratings go up. Okay, so yes, she's on the show. Ashley Jacobs here. Come back. Don't go away.
Ken Boxer Live is brought to you by the following sponsors. Palazzo Italian Restaurant, where people don't leave there hungry or thirsty. Gustafson Dance, meeting the highest standards in dance training. The Eagle Inn, a family-owned hotel near the beach in Santa Barbara. And now, back to our show.
Thank you very much again. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. Joining us tonight is one of the most popular reality stars on the hit Bravo television network show, Southern Charm. A registered nurse by trade as her profession, let's welcome to the show the very lovely Ashley Jacobs, everybody.
You're too kind.
How do you like this kind of stardom you're getting?
I mean,
from the
coming
show?
from just a registered nurse to this, it's surreal. It's surreal. Like, I'm flattered. I'm super flattered.
Well, look, your audience loves having you here.
Let's give another round. This is definitely bucket list for sure.
Oh, well,
yes.
There's the bucket list for
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Well,
maybe the Ellen show.
yeah, maybe the Ellen
Yes.
show. Okay. I heard that you grew up here in Santa Barbara.
Yes. I know.
You were born here or no?
I wasn't born here. I was born in Los Angeles, but parents divorced when I was young, and my mom thought this would be a good place to raise my girls. So yeah, I kind of got the best of both in Los Angeles and Santa Barbara. But I went to elementary school, junior high, high school.
You went to my my high school.
Santa Barbara
High School. We both went there.
Don?
But many years, yeah, Don, a fellow Don, a fellow Don, yes.
Green and gold, baby, yes, yeah.
Always a Don. Oh, but many years.
I probably wasn't born yet.
Oh, thank you.
Just kidding.
There, you got one on me. Yes, you probably weren't born then.
Just teasing.
I'm not even going to say when. Am I turning red? Because I'm feeling like I'm embarrassed.
It was like, was it
Yeah.
George Washington was president then? I'm just kidding.
I'm out of here.
Now you know why I was the villain, right?
Yeah, right. Well, let's talk about this for a minute. Wait. Let me go back to something. You mentioned that you were a nurse.
Yes.
Talk about that. How did that, I mean, that's your profession, right?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's talk about that.
I appreciate that, being recognized, because I feel that is something people, forget. And that's where I find the most, that's where I take the most pride. in my career. So, and it's the most rewarding career.
Well,
so.
tell me, do your patients come up to you and go, wait, I've seen you before. Where?
That's the problem, is when I was nursing, when I worked as a nurse in South Carolina.
Not when you were nursing.
Nursing. I say that, I catch myself because, yeah.
That'd be another show.
Good one.
Okay,
Good one.
cheers.
Yes. No, it was funny because I did hospice, and so I worked patients in their homes, and I thought, okay, in South Carolina, this is going to be a show that's people are going to know. I didn't think so much California, but definitely South Carolina. So I thought, how do I go about it? Do I tell them? Do I let them know? And if they find out, you know, they could say something, they could report it, which we had some issues. But or do I let them get to know me first as a nurse and see that I am competent, capable, and judge me based on that before they find out I'm on a show? And I think that's what it is about people from South Carolina, is that they're not ones to like tell you. They don't tell you to your face. They're kind of, well, Santa Barbara would just, they kept it a secret, a few of them, and they're like, well, we didn't want to say anything, you know, but we wondered when, on the show it said, you're a nurse from Santa Barbara, California. And they're like, we kind of put that together. So I thought, yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is my luck that they would figure that out.
Okay, but okay, guys, who wants to line up to be ill, to have her as a nurse? We got a few people.
See, that was the thing, is I didn't think they would recognize me in like my scrubs, my hair is in a ponytail, I'm wearing my glasses, I look like, you know, crap. I mean, I didn't think they would be able to put that together, but yeah, they did, and it made for an interesting conversation. And I think that was the thing, is like being a nurse, is that some of them like sort of live vicariously through you. And so, you know, nursing aside, it was a way to get smiles and laughs, and they were so interested. And so it was a good segue into building that rapport. So
okay, well, let's talk about how in the hell did you get the show? I mean, I want to hear the real reason, not what they want, you know, the show wants you to say. What is the real reason you got on that show? How did that happen? I met
a man who is born and raised in Charleston, and happened to meet him at Casablanca. You guys know Casablanca?
Here in Santa Barbara?
Yes, on Cinco de Mayo. I was wearing this big sombrero. And
wait, was it a setup though?
No.
Come on.
No.
Serious?
The funny thing about it is that I didn't know the show. I hadn't watched. I knew the show only because I had a good girlfriend of mine. Her name was Nikki, and she's a big Bravo-holic, and she was like, "You've got to watch the show with me. You love the show." And so I'd watched a few episodes with her. And Cinco de Mayo, it was a Friday night. Nikki happened to go to Vegas for a bachelorette party, and I'm with all my friends in Casablanca, and I see this guy who is just dressed to the nines, you know, collared shirts, you know, he's got his blazer and his slacks and his loafers, and I'm thinking, this guy looks out of place. Like, and I'm wearing this sombrero and flip-flops, and all of us are just hammered. I'm just watching this guy from a distance, and I was like, he looks kind of familiar. And I was looking at him, and
okay, we got that point already.
Yes. So I take a picture. Yes, I take a picture of him. I did this like all shady, you know, and it's funny because I hate that now, and people do that to me, and I'm that person. So I took a picture of him, and I sent it to my girlfriend, and I was like, is this the guy from the show that you watch? And she didn't respond. So I'm like, she's in Vegas, she's having a good time. And he looks over in my direction, and I was like, come over here. I'm like, I think he's by himself, so come join us. And I'm like, I'm Ashley. I'm like, where are you from? And he goes, Charleston. I'm like, that's got to be the guy.
Well, what was he doing in town?
He played polo. He was playing polo, so he was out here for a tournament. And I said, oh my gosh, my friend's a huge fan. I felt very comfortable asking him. It wasn't like going up to like Tom Cruise and asking for a picture. I'm like, he'll be flattered, you know. He's a D-list celebrity, he's not gonna care that much. And I said, can I get a picture with you? My girlfriend would just die. And he didn't give me a picture. He's like, no, he's like, I'd rather not.
He was a congressman at one time, right?
He was, he's a politician, yes. So it's funny because I later on in the night, he goes, He goes, do you want to take that picture? And I said, yeah. And he said, that took so long to get it. And he was like, because usually when people come up and ask for pictures, they get their picture and they leave. And he goes, then I didn't want you to leave. So, yeah, that's that. Yeah.
It's just like, ooh.
Yeah, yes. So it's like sneaky, yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait, we're going to continue. We have a clip. This first, we want to show something from the show.
Okay.
So lead us up to what we're about to see in this clip.
Okay.
Because the show's made you kind of a villain.
Really?
You know, they tell
you. Think so? No.
They always have called you the
Stop.
villain.
Yes. You're kidding me.
Does she seem like a villain,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen? No, she doesn't. Okay, but you were typecast as the
I'm a
villain.
good actress. Yeah.
You were typecast as the villain.
Yes.
We'll talk about how you felt about that, but can you lead us into that?
Well, I knew after this scene that I knew this was it for me. I dug my grave. I knew the second the words came out, it's like, this is it. This is, yeah, it's all going to be centered around this. And sure enough, the first 3 seconds of the season premiere, they have this scene. And then it ends, the season finale is this. And I'm thinking, my goodness. I'm like, I just barely meet this guy. I'm not even a cast member. And I'm in the very, in the first 3 seconds, I'm going, okay, this is going to be
Okay, well, let's watch
Yes.
Ashley Jacobs.
Yes.
Southern Charm.
Your girlfriend is a f***ing psycho. Okay?
All right.
Come on, Thomas, don't be a pussy.
Dude, that is f***ing scary. Be safe.
Come on, Thomas, speak up and say I'm not going anywhere. Tell her how great our relationship is. Come on.
We're not talking about you.
Let's have a
I
conversation.
thought you wanted to go. We walked
Please
outside
go
'cause you wanted
away,
to go.
honestly.
No, I'll be right
Have a little respect
Okay, is
and go
somebody
away.
else talking? God, I hear like somebody else talking. Let's go. Have my back here.
I can't even. I
No,
think
she's
you
your
need
baby
help.
mama. Have your
You
back.
need help.
Come on, baby mama, stay out of it. Go find someone else to go screw. I just want you to know I really did go in, hoping, that it could be better.
I missed all of it. No.
Listen, I just want to say this since I have a moment. Look me in the eye. I want you to know you've crossed the line, and as a mother, you.
Catherine,
You.
I hope someday we could be cool.
We'll never be
I
cool.
hope
She'll be
someday we
gone
could
in
be
a
cool.
week.
Ashley Jacobs.
Not one of my prouder moments. Thank you for cutting out the worst part of that. So.
It was fun, actually. I heard they had fun doing that edit. But I have to find out, though, how much of this is real? I mean, set us up with what really is going on when we're seeing this.
Oh, yeah. So that conversation I didn't even want to have. The producers, it was the end of the night, and I'm sitting at a table, and I've got my shoes off, my feet are hurting, and they're like, Ashley, this is the last show. This is your chance to say everything that you want to say. You want to get off your chest. And I'm going, I don't want to do it. I don't feel it's right in my heart. And I have nothing to say to this woman who actually isn't a really good person. Like she makes, yeah, she's dark and she scared me. And I just thought, I just don't want to be around the energy, to be honest with you. Oh, Ashley, you're going to regret it. You're going to, you're going to wish that you did it. You're going to look back. They're good at what they do. And I said, okay, yeah, I said, under my terms then. I said, I want to do it somewhere where it's not in this ballroom where I feel that people are all going to gang up on me, as it often happened. I want to do a place, I had no voice, I was sick. And I said, I want to do it where I can hear myself talk, and I want to be in a place where I don't have to wear my shoes because my feet hurt, yes. So they said, okay, well, we're going to get her, she's smoking a cigarette outside right now, so we'll get you, talking to her. Well, about 35 minutes passed by, and I'm like, I'm done. Uber's coming. No. See, because they're prepping her too. They're sitting with her, they're talking to her. And it's interesting because I knew it was a bigger scene than it was going to be based on the walk. They clear everyone away. And they're like, and I have to make this long walk, and I'm going down the stairs, and the cameras, and they're pushing everyone aside. I'm going, this is the finale, and I feel like I have to deliver in a way.
So you're playing for the camera.
In a sense, I realized that this, yes. But at the same time, I also thought I would really like to get, reconcile this. In my head, I'm thinking this could go really well. Even though there's another scene that went down that we hadn't communicated since then. So I thought there's a chance that this could end in hugs. And the second I sat down, I realized, you know, she'd been prepped too, and she was ready to just bounce, you know,
jump on you,
jump on me. And the things that she was saying, you know, I was also thinking, my boyfriend's in the other room, and I'm thinking, did he say these things to her? Where is she coming up with this? And so I was a little frustrated. And I left her, and I walked in, I said, let's go. We're done. Yeah. And that's where she chased after me and him.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 meaning completely phony, how much of this is real versus complete? I mean, is it 1 to?
Well, I mean, everything that I said, I felt that was true.
It was going
yes,
on.
Yes, everything I said was true. I just shouldn't have said it. Does that make sense? Yeah. That's the difference is, you know, not on TV. I mean, I might have said it just to someone. I mean, I wear my, I mean, I'm pretty authentic. I'm pretty true to myself. I just didn't want, I shouldn't have done it on television.
But there's always something going on that show. I mean,
yeah.
Is it all planned ahead? Like there's going to be the party here, there's going to be the party in the
Definitely.
backyard, there's going to be the party
People
in the house.
don't realize, yeah, when I'm going into, anytime I want to have a conversation with someone, they're setting, it's all set up. I can't just walk up to that person. It's like, okay, Ashley, go. All right, or they have me stand somewhere and they'll bring 3-4 people in for a conversation.
Is it scripted in any way?
No, it's not scripted. It's not scripted, but it's orchestrated. It's directed.
Well, how come Thomas?
Yeah, Thomas.
How come it didn't seem like he defended you?
Because I told him to shut his mouth. Let me talk. Yes, because he always interrupts, and yes, and he knows that I speak my mind. I speak my truth, and I was feeling. I mean, it was coming from conviction because I really just didn't think that she was. Again, it wasn't my place to say it, but in my heart, those are the things that I felt.
But did you?
And she was chasing after me, and I thought, okay, I'm going to shut this bitch up once and for all. So
I'll do this again,
yes,
right?
exactly. I don't know. I would have said some lot worse words, but I realized that I might be. Yeah. But no, I mean, it's again, I wouldn't have had that conversation if it wasn't for the producers, you know, orchestrating it. Does that make sense?
Right, it does.
I would have left. But yes, I couldn't, and so then I'm like, okay, I'm going to speak my piece. I'm here.
But do you enjoy? You were on 2 seasons.
Yes.
Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun with it?
No.
No.
No, I absolutely did not.
Okay.
It's like jumping out of an airplane, you know? I mean, after the experience, you know, I look back and I'm like, okay, it's a story to tell. Yes, it's something. But in the process, I didn't, starting off, they already made me out to be the villain, if that makes sense. You know, the women on the show, they were told, you know, support this one girl. You're coming in and you're dating the man that this woman has children with, who's jealous of any woman that's coming. I really didn't have a chance. I didn't have a chance. And I was always alienated. I was always isolated from the girls. And I'm a girl's girl, so the fact that, you know, they were cold towards me, I didn't like. So I always felt not myself.
Yeah, but did you like the idea of meeting Tom and knowing that he had this show? Was it an intrigue there?
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
I mean, did you really love the guy?
Oh, yes, I did. Okay. I did, yes.
But he also was intriguing to have that he was also on television on a national show.
And I think that's a lot of the reason we had a lot of fights because of the reality TV show. When we would watch it together, I'm like, you said that? Why would you say that? It's like being a fly on the wall in a conversation that you want to hear when he's talking with the guys. Oh, there were times I'm like, we were sleeping in different rooms after this episode. He knew, and he looked at me, and he was going like this. I'm like, oh, I'm pissed. I'm so angry. So, I mean, I see why reality, like couples on shows don't work.
Well, do you ever do more than one take in these shows?
Oh, yes, of course.
So,
of course.
So if the producer doesn't like what you just said? Or,
of course, yes. Or, you know, you hit your mic, or you got to do it again. Right. Or, you know, even driving in a car, you can't listen to music for so long. You can't listen to any music, actually, because you don't have the rights to the music. So you've got a walkie-talkie at your feet. You're mic'd, and the producers are following behind you, and you've got a camera crew in the other car, and they're telling you what to talk about. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The reality of what goes on these
totally.
reality shows.
Yes, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about a stupid party, you know, that we talked about 1,000,000 times, so we got to talk about it again.
Well, let's show a clip of a real scene. Let's show you a real scene where you're being apologetic and being sincere.
Real.
Yeah. Well, okay, let's watch Ashley Jacobs, everybody.
Wondering if I can have a conversation with you wanted you to know that I was not a threat to you. Like, I was your biggest fan, really.
I don't know how you can go from one polar opposite end of the spectrum to this one. I don't buy it.
You don't buy what?
I don't.
My apology?
I just don't buy the fact that you're trying to be nice to me right now. I think that...
Listen, we will never probably speak again after this.
I hope.
I owe you an apology. It was never my place to say or do what I did. I mean, I'm not asking for forgiveness, but I just want some sort of peace, Catherine. Like, I want
I've been at peace.
But I'm saying if I see you around, I don't want there to be any hard feelings or animosity or tension, or I just want peace. And I want to be able to wave to you and be like, hey, you know, I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I just want to feel like safe and normal and stuff, so.
Safe and normal.
Yeah.
But I just need for you to know that I'm deeply sorry.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry for hurting you, and I wish I can go back. I wish I could take it back. Who was I to speak to you that way?
I appreciate that. I really do.
You know?
That's very nice of you. I appreciate you saying that, you know? And yeah, I wish you the best, too.
Ashley Jacobs.
That was the worst.
Okay, should we believe that? Was that sincere?
Yeah.
I heard someone say
Again,
no.
I was apologetic for saying it on camera to her, what I said. I'm not apologizing for how I felt. I just should never have said it. What people don't realize is there's a lot of things that happen off camera. Most of it happened off camera. And how many times I tried to confront her, text her, I would see her out and I'd approach her and say, can we grab lunch? Can we grab coffee? I don't want cameras on us. Like, I really want to have a hard talk. Never, never. If it wasn't for camera, she wouldn't.
How often are the cameras on you when you're doing the
Oh, it was
show?
only 3 months. 3 months of filming, and we only filmed twice together. But you have to understand that more than the reality TV show, I was dating the man who she has children with. So even if, yes, I don't know, yes, she's the baby mama. Yes, yeah, she's the baby mama. And so even with the cameras not filming us, like, this is still my real life. And unlike other reality TV shows, like, this is actually my real life. I don't respect her. I don't think but that's not my place to say that. I should have stayed out of it. Now, if it wasn't for the producers instigating and antagonizing, yes, I said it, but I shouldn't have said it.
But do you have any friends from the show that you still hang out with?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, I said that quickly.
Cheers on that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, I'm not missing that. Good riddance.
Well, how has the show changed your life? If it has.
I'm like, well, I mean, I got 150,000 followers on social media, so that's,
But
that's.
I heard you had health issues as a result. You lost weight, for instance.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean, yes.
How has that affected, the show affected you in that way?
It was the bullying. It was the bullying, actually. It was death threats. It was, it was people, targeting my family. It went beyond that. And, Bravo, NBC, Universal had to get involved. And I didn't really feel like I had a platform or places to speak or tell my truth. They're just seeing what they put on TV, but they're seeing a very small portion of it. And I was still working full-time as a nurse, and I'm thinking, this isn't my job, and I'm doing this, and I'm trying to battle this, and, helping others that are dying. And so I wasn't taking care of myself. And then I'm dealing with bullying on daily basis, and I lost a lot of weight. I lost about 30 pounds. And I got down to 105 pounds, and I practically looked anorexic. And then the bullying goes, oh, you're doing drugs, and, you're anorexic. The TV shows made you want to lose weight. And I'm thinking, I wish that was a problem.
Well, this might be a silly question. Would you ever consider going back on the show?
I would never do Southern Charm again, ever. No.
For all the reasons you've said.
Absolutely. I'm not opposed to doing something else if the money's right.
Yeah. Yes,
because they got me back the second season where they actually paid me. So the first season, people forget, I wasn't paid. So everything that you saw, I still had to work full time and tackle this where people are making $25,000 an episode, and that's their job. Is where I was, it was stressful. But no, I wouldn't do it with that. Okay. It wasn't, because it wasn't about my life. See, I was coming into somebody else's world, if that makes sense.
I understand.
And
you
I
felt
didn't
like
have
the outsider all the time?
Yes, and I didn't have friends, and I couldn't be me. I was somebody's
people
girlfriend.
are so interested in your life now. Like
Yeah.
they all want to know,
Yeah.
is she dating anybody now?
Yeah.
Are you? Are you dating anyone now?
Well, I went
People
on
wanna know
Bumble
that.
recently, you guys. No.
TMZ always is wondering what
TMZ. Oh
they
my
want
gosh.
to know if you're dating now and who are you dating.
Yeah, of course. Always, yes. I'm dating someone, yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes. And he's my age, so he's not 22 years older. Yes, and he makes about the same amount of money as I do, because that was also a thing that really upset me was, oh, you're dating this person for money,
Right.
you're a gold digger. That was, I mean, they just threw everything out.
Okay, Ashley Jacobs, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Well, that's our show for tonight. I want to take a moment and say thank you and best wishes to our director, Kiara Lin. This is Kiara's last show, and believe me, she's going to be missed. Okay, so for my guests, Ashley Jacobs, and our director, Kiara Lin, and the entire KBL crew, I'm Ken Boxer. Good night, everybody.
Ken Boxer Live is brought to you by the following sponsors. Gustafson Dance, meeting the highest standards in dance training. Spa Sia, the best in Santa Barbara for holistic facials, waxing, and massage. Gino's Pizza, serving and delivering the best pizza throughout Santa Barbara. The Daily Grind, espresso, juice, and deli. Spudnuts Donuts. Zoto's Bowling and Beyond and Z's Tap House for the best in family entertainment. The Magic Castle Cabaret, your one and only place to see magic in Santa Barbara. The Eagle Inn, a family-owned hotel near the beach in Santa Barbara. Petrini's Family Restaurant. La Quinta Inn and Suites. Country Catering, Meat Market and Deli. Lito's Takeout. Jack's Bagels and Bistro. The Ken Boxer Live musical theme composed and arranged by Mr. Michael J. Leslie. From all of us at Ken Boxer Live, I'm Baron Ron Herron. Good night, everyone.